Hello everyone, Movie Explained is back, and in this episode, I will be introducing a horror movie from 2016 named Train to Busan. I must warn you that spoilers are ahead, so be careful. The film begins with a truck driver approaching a quarantine zone, where personnel disinfect his vehicle due to a minor leak in the biotech district. While on the road, he hits something, which turns out to be a deer. However, the deer comes back to life, setting off a chain of events. Meanwhile, Suk-woo, a man at work, learns about mysterious fish deaths and decides to sell all stocks from the company involved. He later argues with his ex-wife about their daughter, Suin's, upcoming visit to her mom for her birthday. Suk-woo wants Suin to wait until he has less work to take her to Busan, but Suin insists on taking the train alone and receives her birthday present early. When Suin opens her birthday present, she realizes she already has the same thing her father got for her before. She then asks her father to take her to see her mother. Suin offers to go alone so that her father doesn't waste his time. Later, Suk-woo talks to his mother about Suin, and she advises him to have a heart-to-heart with his wife during their trip to Busan. Although Suk-woo thinks it's a crucial period at work, his mother reminds him that it's also a crucial period in Suin's life. She gives him a camera with a recording of Suin's recital that he missed. While driving to the train station, they almost hit an ambulance and witness a cordon drive-by. Suin notices soot falling from the sky and a distant fire in the reflection of the car. On the train, the passengers prepare for departure, and a baseball coach tells everyone to sit down. Suk-woo and Suin board the train, and a girl with a bite mark on her leg enters the same car. Yeon-suk informs the attendant about an odd man who jumped on the train and has been in the bathroom for a while. Suin goes to investigate what's happening. A man claims that everyone is dead and urges the attendant to leave the bathroom, but she fails to comprehend his words. A bitten girl faints and goes unnoticed by the people on the train. Suin encounters Sang-hwa, who prevents her from entering the bathroom he guards and redirects her to another in the next car. The female attendant discovers the bitten girl convulsing and calls for medical help. Suk-woo wakes up to find Suin missing and realizes something is happening nationwide. While the passengers witness the unfolding chaos on TV, the bitten girl transforms into a zombie and scares the others. Her chief comes running to their car as she fails to answer calls and Suin seeks refuge in the bathroom. The zombie girl bites the attendant on her back, frightening the others as they enter another car. The attendant accompanying the baseball team is also attacked, and all hell breaks loose. The chief attendant tells the next car's passengers to run, while Suk-woo searches for Suin and notices a commotion in the other car. Suin hears the screams too, and both she and her father witness the chief being attacked and turned into a zombie. The father and daughter are chased by a horde of zombies as they run through the train. Sang-hwa urges his pregnant wife to hurry as chaos ensues. After getting attacked while trying to help, Sang-hwa locks a zombie in the bathroom and tells his wife to run. Suk-woo and Song Kyung fend off the zombies with the knowledge that they don't know how to open the door. The train is not stopping at the next station due to orders from the control center, where riots have broken out. As the government issues a state of emergency, the people on the train watch videos of attacks on social media and move in the opposite direction. Suin informs her dad that her mom's phone isn't working. He tries to call and she sits down. Jong-gil is made to take the seat next to them by In-gil. Sang-hwa sees them approaching and is still angry about earlier. Suk-woo scolds the girl for being selfless and tells her to take care of herself first. Another announcement from the conductor states that they will stop at a station where the military will secure their train. Suk-woo hears Yeon-suk asking which cities are accessible and discovers they are not going to stop at the city where the military has been deployed. He goes to another car to make a call, telling his daughter to stay. Sang-hwa asks the girl about her father and comments that he's a bloodsucker when he hears that he's a fund manager. His wife gives the girl candy and tells her to say hi to the baby, causing it to kick. Suk-woo calls a client and asks him for help, telling him about his daughter. The man tells him to go to the East Square instead of the main square when they arrive. Suk-woo sees the homeless man on the train. They arrive at the city where the military should be waiting, but nobody is there. Yeon-suk leads the way out, followed by Suk-woo and his daughter. The remaining kids from the baseball team leave the train with baseball bats. One of the attendants takes the conductor to see the zombie car. Yeon-suk meets them and tells them that Busan is one of the only cities left open. The conductor agrees they should go directly to Busan but wants to bring the passengers back first, and the zombie car cannot be uncoupled. Meanwhile, the passengers arrive at the station, which is completely deserted except for the military presence. Suk-woo and Suan enter a cordoned-off area to reach the East Square, and the homeless man follows them after hearing their conversation. Suan wants to inform the other passengers, but her father forbids it. As they make their way down the escalator, Sang-hwa notices something amiss with the station. At that moment, a man appears at the end of the hallway, and the homeless man chases after him, with Suk-woo following close behind. As the other passengers reach the bottom of the escalator, they are confronted with the terrifying sight of the military transformed into zombies, attacking the people. Sang-hwa quickly gets his wife to safety, while Suk-woo receives a call from his client that he can't reach his men. A zombie suddenly appears behind the officer, attacking him, and the homeless man falls as more zombies swarm in. Suk-woo saves Suan from being bitten by the zombies with the help of Sang-hwa. Song Kyoung and the others run towards the train and manage to get in just in time, while the zombies break through the windows and surround the train. Yeon-suk insists that they leave immediately if they want to survive. As the train departs, the remaining passengers, including Sang-hwa and Suk-woo, make their way to the last cars. While Song Kyoung and the others are trapped between two zombie-infested cars, Suk-woo receives a call from his daughter who is with Sang-hwa and the boy in a toilet in car 13, and the rest are in car 15. The men plan to rescue them and wait till they pass through a tunnel to do so. However, the zombies spot them, and Sang-hwa leads the charge, killing zombies with his bare hands, while Suk-woo helps him from the side and the boy uses his bat as a weapon. The next car is full of zombie baseball players, and Sang-hwa pushes the boy away and fights the zombies, while Suk-woo finds a bat to join the fight. The baseball zombies are blocking the way and the boy is paralyzed. However, when they enter another tunnel, the zombies behave oddly, allowing Suk-woo to create a diversion with a bat and escape. They rest between the cars and decide to use their phones as decoys to lure the zombies away. Suk-woo's plan works, and they find their way to the toilet where they reunite with the others. Suk-woo determines how long they have before the next tunnel and texts the girl in car 15, but Yeon-suk doesn't want them to come because they could be infected. Everyone crawls through the luggage racks, and they move to the next car while Suk-woo helps a homeless man. However, the man's misstep alerts the zombies, and Sang-hwa is bitten while trying to hold the door. The people in car 15 have sealed the door from their side, and the boy tries to break it as Suk-woo helps Sang-hwa fight off the zombies. The baseball player tries to come in through the door but Yeon-suk stops him and fights the other men who try to help him. Song Kyoung walks to her husband but he tells her to stay away and instructs Suk-woo to take her and leave. Sang-hwa asks Suk-woo to take care of her and apologizes. The door breaks apart and they have to leave. Sang-hwa fights the zombies and the others come inside. Suk-woo grabs his daughter and wife, but fails to rescue In-gil. He attacks Yeon-suk, and the attendant suggests they move in the vestibule due to his infection. Passengers from car 15 command them to leave. Suk-woo, Song Kyoung, and Suan go, and the others seal them inside the vestibule. Jeong-gil opens the door before anyone can stop her, and passengers from car 15 get stormed by zombies. The conductor calls in and sees fires burning in the city. Suk-woo promises his daughter that he will take her to her mom for her birthday, and later gets a call from his assistant regarding Busan's defense. After learning that the virus originated from one of their companies, Suk-woo and the other survivors continue their journey to Busan by train, but the train stops abruptly due to a blockade. The conductor promises to find another train, while Yeon-suk and the attendant survive a zombie attack. The conductor finds an empty train and moves it while Yeon-suk sacrifices the attendant to escape the zombies. The survivors are separated by a burning car, and the baseball player saves the cheerleader but sacrifices her to Yeon-suk. Meanwhile, Suk-woo and Suwon, along with Song Kyung and the homeless man, are trapped under a zombie car. Yeon-suk leaves the conductor behind and runs towards the moving train. Despite the train car collapsing, Suk-woo manages to find a way out. After pulling Song Kyung and Suwon to safety, the gap between the two trains caves in and the zombies start breaking into their car. The homeless man tries to fight them off but is left behind when Suk-woo and the others escape. They run towards the next train car, which is being swarmed by zombies, and manage to get on board along with the undead. Suk-woo tries to get rid of them, but only succeeds after a few attempts. Inside the train, they find Yeon-suk, who has turned into a zombie, and he attacks them. Suk-woo fights him off while Song Kyung tries to help, but Yeon-suk bites her. Suk-woo chains himself to the train and flings Yeon-suk off before he can attack again. Realizing that he's been infected, Suk-woo hurries to get Song Kyung and Suwon inside the cabin and instructs them on where to find the brakes. Though Suwon doesn't want to leave him, he breaks free from her and leaves the cabin as he turns into a zombie, leaving her crying and screaming for him. As he falls off the train, he remembers the day Suwon was born. Song Kyung and Suwon are forced to leave the train due to a blockade and continue on foot through the debris and corpses, entering a dark tunnel. A sniper has them in his sights, but when Suwon begins singing her recital song, the soldiers recognize it and decide to let them live. This is for today. Please like, subscribe, and share for more amazing content.